This is Mr. B in the classroom and Coach B on the tennis courts. I just want to let you know that I am looking out at the beautiful lights here in Makiki/Manoa in Honolulu, Hawaii, listening to your wonderful smooth jazz station. Thank you for your music. I know you're doing your part, sir. Lovely.
That's Smooth Jazz Radio. Brian Hughes, There She Goes. Also heard Club 702, Paul Taylor. Best Smooth Jazz UK. Another groove of instrumental smooth jazz is all right here. Bit of a sip of a wine in due course. And we'll be joined by TB Viewer soon on Best Smooth Jazz. Stacey Coyle, thank you for your support and your donation. I got that during the week. Wishing you well on BSJ. Christina, Carol, Dave, who's 55 on Wednesday but doesn't want to tell anyone. To Troy and Jeff, too, in Mississippi. London's Best Smooth Jazz. That trip's along. Brian Simpson and It Could Happen. I think we got a bit of a storm heading our way, and that's just not Ange, I tell you. It's certainly most not.
Come to the BSJ store and help keep Best Smooth Jazz on the air. Get the new BSJ t-shirt, a vest or a hoodie. How about a mouse mat or a cool BSJ baseball cap? A pair of Best Smooth socks, maybe a dish towel, or perhaps a BSJ coaster for your smooth wine. And baking and cooking is much more fun when you're wearing a BSJ apron. All money raised goes straight back into Best Smooth Jazz, helping to keep us on the air. Go to bsjstore.com for quality Best Smooth gifts. Go on, treat yourself. bsjstore.com. That's bsjstore.com.
Sounds good to me. Alright, is it that time? It is the radio and TV thing at Best Smooth Jazz London. Instrumental smooth jazz, commercial free. If you're getting commercials anywhere else, it's nothing to do with me. Believe me. All right here, Gonna start off with some Steve Cole for Jocelyn. Greetings, TV viewers on Twitch Live, podcasters, how are we podcasters, to our audio streamers 24 hours a day, and to you wherever you are, Steve Cole, and that is Spin. We'll also say hello to Maria, we love you, Maria, in Hawaii, and Trudes, somewhere in South Croydon, is that right? Welcome. Got Angie here, she's going to say a quick hi.
Was there a quick hi?
Yes, she does it so well. Best Smooth Jazz, wherever you are, welcome. Oh, lovely. Steve Laurie. Woo! to be back on the TV show. You can watch this show again at bestsmoothjazz.com. Screen 2. Screen 1 is all the live shows. Just pops up. Screen 2, the latest show we did. Because YouTube is still messing me around. Every time after the show, I try and feed up the latest video and its continuous multi-strikes. But you know me, I just keep going, and YouTube have been down this road before. And do we take any notice? Absolutely not. We don't care. Steve Laurie, thank you. And you too. It's true. 2020 sees this from Bob Baldwin, new release Back to Basics on Best Smooth Jazz. Bob Baldwin, brand new, Back to Basics, Best Smooth Jazz. Maybe enjoying a G&T, depending on where you are, a nice soft beer, tea, of course, that's what I'm on here. Whatever, welcome to Best Smooth Jazz. I love that from Bob Baldwin, heard it about twice already, I just think it's fantastic. Who's on the line?
Hey, Rod and Angie, it's Don and Jackie again from the fabulous Oregon coast. We are so enjoying our summer, sitting on the patio, drinking our adult beverages, and listening to your fabulous music. You truly are a bright light during these dark times. Many, many thanks, and cheers!
Cheers to you, Jackie. All the best, Don. No more there, Don. That's quite enough. You'll never make it back indoors on the old patio, will you? Norman Brown. Hey Rachel, in Buffalo, New York way. I like that. I was watching this great program on the Food Channel in the office the other day, and they were talking about a super restaurant barbecue burger place in Buffalo called the Anchor Bar. It looked fantastic. You want to get in there sometime, Rachel? Thank you for that. And we will get around to play some Jonathan Butler for you. Thank you so much. On Best Smooth Jazz. Angie, what are these flowers for the TV show today?
These special flowers for you, Rod, are indeed red roses, yellow roses, a little couple of sprigs of mint, that's French spearmint from our garden, and some little wild purple flowers there as well, which I don't know the name of, but don't they look lovely?
They're not the wildflowers that I bought a few months ago?
No, not those. These are ones we've had for years. They keep on coming. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, I bought 3 packets of wildflowers, and every day I'm out checking to see if they pop up, but they don't.
Well, they do, and you've got some little baby's breath in there, some cornflowers. They are coming, just slowly.
I wonder your dad's tree.
Yes, that's the ones, and a dandelion.
Yeah, I like those. Oh, dandelion. Interesting. Best Smooth Jazz. Music to schmooze to dance to, often on occasions, to romance to, as I'm more saying, to eat to, whatever you're doing. Welcome to some family entertainment, which is probably why YouTube have not been putting my shows up of late, because it's too family orientated. Do you know what I mean? That's true. Rod, don't keep it too family, man. But you say, no, man, that's all right. You know what I mean, Rod? Love the flowers, by the way. That's James Gibbs the Third. Oh, yes. I'd like to have heard the other two. That's Leveled Up, Best Smooth Jazz. And before that, Serenade, Norman Brown. Now, I came across this the other day from Avenue Blue featuring Jeff Golub. Rather nice. Just chillin', Best Smooth Jazz. The conversation. Smooth Jazz is BSJ, London, England.
London's best smooth jazz.
This is new Martin Troman, great keyboard player, brand new. Best Smooth Jazz plays your firm favourites and all the new stuff. If it's quality and it's instrumental, I mean, where else are they going to be exposed? Do you know what I mean? Martin Trotman sent me the album. That's you, Mesh, on the Best Smooth Jazz. Donna, thanks for your email. She says, Rod, what do you do when you're not doing Best Smooth Jazz? Well, I've never said this on the air before, but on Mondays, I teach ballet. And on Thursdays, for 3 hours, I'm an all-in wrestler.
You're trying very hard to think of things that you might be possibly doing, aren't you?
Well, I'd like to be a ballet teacher.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Now, this time round, girls, it's Tchaikovsky.
Yes, do a plie. A plie?
Is it a plie?
Yeah, you're the ballet teacher.
Well, you know
should
how
know.
nimble. I mean, you even said to me today as I was walking around, you said your legs are getting thinner.
Yes, they are. They're going to waste away.
That's all that junk food.
Yes, stick legs, they're called.
That's true. Okay, going to do some Dave Cost, and Angie's going to come in and mention a few names and tell me about today's super groovy wine.
Yes, I'm very excited. It's going to be really lovely. It's French, but a really good French.
Oh, commercial-free Best Smooth Jazz. Whoo. Dave Koss. I saw that in the Database Alpha. Oh, yes. From 1990, the album is The Dance and The Bright Side. Oh, yeah. Not bad. Chingmoy, thank you. South Korea. I got your name right there. Welcome to Best Smooth Jazz. And hi to the listeners to Mixed Radio International who pick up the Best Smooth Jazz show and broadcast it on their world service on shortwave. So the Mixed Radio International, thank you, and if you're listening, very good day to you, and greetings too. So we have Angie Babes in the studio. She's been working so hard today.
With just 2 fingers on the keyboard, which somebody did point out, which is quite interesting. I do try and use more than 2 fingers, but it's quite difficult, when you're not taught. Anyway.
Backing away at the old keyboard.
Yeah, but the smoke's coming off it. We've been really busy, having a lovely time. I'd like to say some big thank yous to some great donations. Thank you very much to Malcolm in Walnut Creek. Thank you for your donation. Elle, as ever, you're a great supporter of the show. Many thanks. Also, Dave. Thank you, Dave. I would also like to say thank you to Doug for your donation. And Tony is in the Ocean State. Thank you for your donation. Do you know, Rod, where the Ocean State is?
The Ocean State. Wouldn't that be Oregon?
Oh, you don't know? He thought you'd know.
No,
and you
I
don't.
do know. I'm just
go on
not
then.
It's
Guess
probably
again.
California, isn't it?
Nope.
The Ocean State. Ocean State?
The Ocean State, yes.
No, I have no idea.
Do you think I would have Googled that, just in case you didn't know? Yes,
go on.
I did. And it's Rhode Island in Connecticut.
Oh, sorry, Rhode Island.
Yeah. So now we've learned something tonight. That's super, isn't it?
Well, I do learn an awful lot about America from our listeners who email me. I don't mention them all, but they're telling me where they're from, and I have a look on the Google Atlas world map. I think, there, it's there. But what does Washington DC, what does DC stand for?
DC. Now, I looked this up once. I've forgotten.
Well, we're doing real well today.
Yeah,
folks,
no,
yeah.
District of Columbia or something. No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's something like that. I'm going to Google it as soon as.
Well, someone's going to tell you it in the chat room.
Yeah, go on then, DC.
Best Smooth Jazz Radio and TV show. Welcome. Nice you could be there today. Now, I'm going to play your session man, Paul Dozier. This is something special. saying hi to Jamie and Oriana in Chile, Santiago. Thank you. Email address is Rod, that's R-O-D, then Lucas, as in the light bulb people, that's L-U-C-A-S, Rod Lucas, at hotmail.com. Get it through to me. Bulldozer and Joy in the Morning. Oh, yes. Now, this wine today, Angie Babes, is what?
This wine today is called Chanouf. Chanouf, which translated, because it's French, means cat with an egg. And there's a picture of an egg-shaped cat in front of it. It's French, it's 14%, and I think it's really quite nice. It's got old vine Grenache in there, blended with the Syrah, which we know as Shiraz. It's about £6 or £7 a bottle. It was gifted to me as a gift, and it's actually quite nice. And there's a bit of toffee in there.
Yeah, that's because it was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
Since the last time you were on, it was Angie's birthday, so yes.
Yeah, and well Dawn did leave this on my doorstep with a nice card, and it was a nice gift, so I thought, well, let's do that one.
You may not have even chosen that one before.
No, I wouldn't have done.
No. Best Smooth Jazz. This is brand new from Paul Hardcastle's 9 album. Welcome to the beach, babes. Ooh. Not just now, right? Do you know what I mean? New from Paul Hardcastle from his 9 album, 2020. Welcome to the beach, and we'll have another track from that in this session of Best Smooth Jazz. Have we seen Chuck Tiller in the chat room of late?
I haven't actually recently, no. Where is that man?
He's probably working.
Yeah, I should think so. No, he's not there.
He does all those station logs and everything for his radio station. That was so nice. This is very soft, isn't it?
It is very soft, very velvety. He's got a nice touch of the old tan in there. And I'd say toffee. I keep saying toffee for some reason. But yeah, spicy, bit of berries. Very nice.
I can't get any toffee out of it, but you know.
Oh, have another sip, Rod.
I will. Oh yeah, I'm getting the toffee, all right.
Yeah, and it's funny, isn't it? I mean,
I'm getting a milkshake out of that as well.
Oh, no, now you're just being silly.
No, I'm not. Anyhow, it's very nice. What's it called?
It is called, I'm going to pronounce this properly, Chanouf, which translates from the French to the English as cat in egg.
Okay, and who wanted Steve Oliver? It wasn't Malcolm, was it?
I think it was Malcolm, yes. Lovely Malcolm.
Well, we're not on Twitch at the moment. Well, we are on Twitch, I mean. Now we're not on YouTube at the moment. You can find us on twitch.tv, and for reruns of this particular TV show, which is also radio, you can find us on bestsmoothjazz.com, Screen 2, or check us out on Periscope. Tap in hashtag BSJ or hashtag bestsmoothjazz, and the latest shows will come up. On the Best Smooth Jazz, Steve Oliver for Malcolm Babes and Trade Winds. Maybe we'll do another one. To Africa, hello, who's on the line?
Hi, Rod Lucas. Enjoying my jazz, smooth, best jazz, and I'll continue enjoying it all the time. Calling you from Zambia, Lusaka, Davis Chibwe.
Thank you, sir. We'll do this one for you. There he is in Lusaka, Zambia way. There's Smooth Jazz. This is brand new. It's a tremendous album. Marcus Anderson and A Brighter Smile from his latest album, Hero. terrific. There's not a dud track on the new album, Hero, Marcus Anderson. It's R&B, it's soulful, it's tuneful, it's mellow, it's danceable. It's got it going on. Marcus Anderson. Got some great tunes on that. That's The Better Smile. Feels like Wayman Tisdale in the background, doesn't it? It's got a groove, it really has. Jane, you can find us on Solar Radio on Tuesday nights, Wednesday early mornings on Solar Radio DAB across the UK and all that. Our good old Solar, who also play us out for Smooth Jazz. We will, Lisa, do some new Eugene Groove on this show. And now, for Davy, Baby and Friends, Lee Retton, Tropical Storm, for Smooth Jazz. BSJ, London, Lee Ratner, Tropical Storm for Loose. In Hammersmith, London Town, and to Jason, thank you, Lee Ratner. Best Smooth Jazz. And now, it is 1973, Donald Byrd and the Priestess. Just love this. Donald Byrd, 73, Rod. Oh, yes. Well, we like to play some ancient stuff too, because it's nothing but good. Donald Byrd. The Priestess tune from Street Lady, I think. That's 71, 73 time on Blue Note. You know, the man I'm always playing here, Session Man, played with all the greats. David T. Walker, guitar, Harvey Mason drums, and Roger Glenn on flute. And the main man, Mr. Byrd, on the old trumpet. Best smooth jazz. We've got so many messages to get in this time round. Hello, who's on the line?
Hey Rod, so glad I stumbled upon your station. Been listening like crazy. This is Jason in the USA, Tennessee. Just enjoying a little smooth jazz. And I was going to see if you could play Get Ready by Huge Groove for me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Here's your tune, man. A newer track from Eugene Groove later. That's Get Ready, as requested by Jason on our audio message. If you want to leave me a message, I can play it on the air. Don't have any music or anything playing in the background, hit the button and do the stuff. Go to bsjvoicemail.com. That's bsjvoicemail.com. So sad to hear the news about the late great Peter Green, ex of Fleetwood Mac. Oh, a long, long time ago, I spent a pleasant evening having a beer with Peter Green because he was doing some teaching of guitar and stuff. Not for me, but I was there to interview him. Had a good time. This is him as part of Fleetwood Mac. Peter, never forgotten. Great crossover into smooth jazz. Peter Green. The late great Peter Green from Fleetwood Mac. He wrote it, and there he was performing it. The best smooth jazz. Whoever you are, whatever you are. Welcome, instrumental smooth jazz. Pretty recent from Cindy Bradley, trumpet player. Addicted to Sugar in the chat room. Well, nice that you could join us today. And she declares to everyone in the chat room that she has been painting. Is she painting the bar, the yard, inside the house, or is she painting watercolour or oil? I do love a watercolour. I certainly do. Well, I'm partial to an oil too. Some of that French stuff too I do love. Cindy Bradley, I'm all ears of best smooth jazz. Great you can join us today. Got some Rippingtons not far away. Some Everett Harp. Another new one from Paul Hardcastle's latest album. Oh yes. And Chuck Mangione. Not far away. Not far away. Not far away. Not far away. Want to play a bit more, Mr. Lucas? You so-and-so. Oh yes, Jonathan Butler and Good Times. Best Smooth Jazz. Don't forget, for all the program news, just check out bestsmoothjazz.com. At the top of the page, I update it personally when we've got some news to pass on, if we've got a new and exciting show, any other news too, and we have got some good news to put on the news panel in due course. And if you're watching on twitch.tv, follow us. You haven't necessarily got to subscribe, although that would help because you get a little bit of money out of that. But if you want to follow us, every time I hit the go live button on this PC to my right, you will get a notification that Rod's live, so you can avoid it. Like the plague. Do you know? Oh, sorry to mention that. But you can avoid it. You'll have to put a mask on and move 15 meters away from the PC or your Android or whatever. Do you like this, Rod? I love this, Rod. What do you like about it, Rod? I just love the groove, the tune. Do you love the passion, Rod? I do, caller. I do love the passion. from his new album, Eugene Groove. Ooge Groove. Hey Boo. From Sing My Song 2020, Best Smooth Jazz. Just slip it back. Can you do that? Oh, yes. Just a little bit. While I have a little sip on my wino, provided by the super grooving babe, Angie.
Oh, super grooving babe, I like it. Keep it up.
Now you can clear all your rubbish out of my shed.
Oh.
All that old rubbish you've got in there, I can't even get to the back of the shed because you've got it full of nonsense.
Yeah, like what, Rod? Like what?
Well, bits of your gardening stuff, all your gloves, all your old boxes that you chuck in there from eBay,
two pairs of gloves.
Amazon. All that furniture, I've got an old swivelly chair in there I don't want.
2 pairs of gloves. And what have you got in my shed? You've got loads and loads of stuff. And also in your shed,
thank you, Caller. No, that is quite...
Of CDs.
No! Another super album. Great for Christmas, Rodders. Yeah. Which group? Hey Boo. Yeah, so follow us on Twitch. Mentioned that on my little list here. Also on Facebook. Yes, we've been up and running on Facebook for a few months now. Check out Best Smooth Jazz UK on Facebook. We have got Best Smooth Jazz. But Rod Lucas Jr. doesn't think we should be using that for some reason. And lots of people have been saying, hey, how's Camilla getting on and how's Rod Jr. getting on? Well, Rod started a job in a data centre, making sure the UK doesn't get hacked and all that jazz, and he's doing real well, and good luck to him. Young man on his up, this is an old man on his down. No, don't say anything.
No, I'm not going to.
No, absolutely not. This show, part of it today, is brought to you by Diane Wallace from Winston-Salem, the Twin City. And she said, Rod, inspired by Elle, can I have one of your sponsor drops? And I said, yes, of course. So she paid $100, and she just wants to say to all the BSJ community, love you loads, good luck for this year and next year. From Diane Wallace in Salem, Winston, the Twin City of Best Smooth Jazz. And will I play this? It's quite a rare tune. Chuck Mangione.
Stay on air by It was an old B-side from Chuck Mangione in the 80s sometime. I think about 85, 86 time. The B-side of Say the Last Night for Me, something like that. Anyhow, TJ's Gingerbread House is the tune. The Best Smooth Jazz. Round up our wine soon with Angie Babes, who's stuck in the back of the shed at the moment because she's got so much junk in my shed she can't get out. That's just too bad, ain't it? Best Smooth Jazz.
That's true, and the Revox is beautiful too.
Oh, you're back, are you?
Ah.
Well, thank you. Roma. Alex D. Roma? Yeah. Caribbean Cruise, baby. So best wishes to all in the best smooth jazz TV community who join us in the chat room. From Super Diane Wallace. Been reading all about Winston-Salem, restaurants and stuff in North Carolina. Thank you. Anyone can sponsor a show at Best Smooth Jazz. If you go to bestsmoothjazz.com and just look at the index at the top of the page, hit sponsor, you can sponsor a complete show, whether you're an individual or indeed a corporate or a small company, whatever, forever. It just helps me keep all this on the air. Who on the Best Smooth Jazz? Who's on the line?
Good morning, Mr. Rod and Miss Angie, Lady Camilla, and Ron Jr. This is the Reb. Thank you.
Thank you, Reb. Great supporter of Best Smooth Jazz. Now this is for Lydia. Oh, Lydia. Robert Crawford. Jimmy alerted me to this man. And this is great. Here he is on keys. Almost Home for Lydia in Harlem, New York. Robert Crawford, I love that sound, as posted by Lydia, who said, check him out, it's one of my songs of the week, Almost Home. Best Smooth Jazz. He is appearing, that is Robert Crawford, every other Saturday or every other week in Ohio. I've got some notes on it here, I just can't find them at the moment, but I'll mention where he is soon. The Best Smooth Jazz. Oh, it's at Mitchell's Ultra Lounge in Euclid, Ohio. Check him out on the internet. I'd love to be there to watch that. Euclid Ultra Lounge. You're on the best smooth jazz. It's all going on here. These are the Rippingtons. Rivington's the best smooth jazz. Welcome to our commercial-free groove, wherever you are, wherever you're listening, from 1988. Oh, it sounds just like yesterday, right? Yeah, Rivington's best smooth jazz. I think we've got a young man with somebody else here. Who's on the line?
Rod, I got my son here. Let us say something. Hey, Neil. Smooth jazz. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, me and my son, we love your show.
Okay.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you, young man. I'd love to know your name. Best smooth jazz. Do that again.
Rod, I got my son here. Let us say something. Hey, Neil. Smooth jazz. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, me and my son, we love your show.
Okay.
Soft, sweet, not too sweet. In fact, quite bitter. No, I'm not talking about Angie. I am talking about the wines.
It's not sweet. It's quite dry, actually.
Yes.
You should know your wines by now, Rod.
Well, I
we
do.
Drink enough of it, don't we?
Yeah.
It's very
Well,
nice.
you do.
Well, no, I share it
I
with
just
you.
drink Kronenberg, mate, I'll tell you.
No, you don't. I can see you now drinking red wine, or are you not?
Well, I am during the show. Well, I mean, I enjoy that.
Only during
Why
the
don't you
show.
buy stuff like that? I mean, it's always out of Aldi, isn't it? I mean, why can't we have some of that?
Nothing wrong with Aldi wines, as
No,
we've found
I
in
do
the
like
past.
Aldi wine, but you keep getting that same one, don't you?
I don't actually.
What is that same one you buy all the time? And
It's Aldi Shiraz, and
about
it's really
a pound or
great,
a dollar a
no,
hit.
grapevine Shiraz, and I can recommend it because it's a good price and it's excellent.
It's like
You should stick to your lager, really.
Yeah, I know, but when I'm having my meal, my dinner, we all sit around the table with the young people, Rod and Camilla, I do like a wine after I've had 1 or 2 glasses of beer in the office and I'm putting my feet up, watching that food channel with that bloke, what do I love? What is his name?
Oh, what is his name?
His name's Roger Mooking. He does...
Oh, he's a brilliant chap.
Man Fire Food. That is a great program on the Food Channel. It's Canadian or American, and this guy goes around like there are loads of channels doing all that. Roger Mooking, he's so good at it, and these people are cooking that stuff. Angie comes in and she says, "What are you doing?" So I'm looking at the Food Channel. I'm looking at Roger doing his stuff. Why can't we have some of that? Because in the UK, it is impossible. I mean, impossible compared to America to get a decent steak. We have tried up and down everywhere. You get this mega piece of thing that they charge you 15,000 times more.
And it's always chewy, isn't it? Well, nearly always chewy.
Yeah.
It's very rare that I can do you a nice steak, really. I do my best, though.
But it's true.
But you are a bit choosy, Rod.
I am choosy. Well, I'm choosy with my women, aren't
I'm not even going to answer that.
I? Kim Kardashian or you?
Oh, no contest. Bless Kim, no.
No, I've got a good choice. I'm going down there too far.
Off I go then, cheerio.
Yeah, what are you saying then?
I don't know. I'm going to say something, aren't I?
Yeah, get on with
Am
it.
I allowed to speak?
Yeah.
Okay, let me speak. So I want to say some big thank yous to some lovely people who've been donating. Dale, thank you so much for your donation. Much appreciated. Charles, we love you. Thank you for your donation. Thank you, UND, the Environmental Training Institute, for supporting the show, as you do. Hi to Teresa, who's in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and Brian in Alliance, Ohio, which sounds like a beautiful town. He's going to look really good in his new T-shirt, just like us. We could be triplets.
Oh, well, yes, that's true. Now, who wanted this tune requested on this show today in the chat room? Moonlight Montreal.
Moonlight Montreal. This is just for Al in Atlanta, who's cooking some Cajun sausages.
Oh, good old Al. Let's Smooth Jazz.
Hi, Rod.
Karen, thanks for that email. No, the thing is that I do a little bit of work in my shed. I'm always chopping up bits of wood and making things for bits and pieces because I just find that therapeutic, you know, working with wood and doing this and doing that and chopping logs and whatever. You know, and then every time I go in early in the morning, you know, there's an extra bit of old rubbish from Angie's end in there.
I think actually you're getting it a bit wrong, and it could be Roddy that's putting some stuff in there, because I do not go in your shed.
You do go in my shed. I caught you in there the other day.
I went in there today for a nail. One nail is all I went for.
Bits of old gardening stuff she sticks in. That's what are you doing? She said, well, you've got to put the twigs somewhere. I said, no, I put them in your old blue shed that's just about to fall down.
Yes, when are you going to fix that one then?
No, I'm working on it.
Okay, I'll look out for that bit.
It's a job in progress. Oh, best Smooth Jazz ever. Harp. Oh, yeah. Gerald, it's an RE320 I'm using today, and I flip them about. Sometimes it's a Rode, sometimes it's RE20 and not a 320. But I'm a microphone freak. In fact, I love them so much. I do. Ever a harp. Dance with you, love. That would be nice, wouldn't it? If only we had the time.
Well, we don't, so we won't.
No. Oh, all right, then thank you. And Chet, thank you for being there in Louisiana. I thank you so much. Hello, is this Gary we heard earlier?
Hi, Rod, Angie. It's Gary from East Sheen. Fantastic evening tonight in lockdown. Listening to a fantastic music station. You kept us going through this horrible pandemic period. Still drinking a nice chill Beaujolais from, I won't say, could be Waitrose. Your music's fantastic, and I'd like to see you again. Bye.
Oh, cheers, darling.
It's Gary and East Sheen, Southwest London Best Smooth Thingy. How are you today? We just do what we like, playing best smooth jazz, instrumental smooth jazz, no singing here. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Do you know what you mean?
No, of course not. Don't be daft. Are you completely and utterly daft? This is brand new Paul Hardcastle from his 9 album. Second track we played from it today at Best Smooth Jazz. Woo! Paul Hardcastle started following me on Twitter. Oh, I sound like a millennial, don't I?
No, really, is he?
Yeah, he did that a little while back. Yeah. Hello, Paul Hardcastle, if you're listening. Featuring Rock Hendricks, Paul Hardcastle from the Mine album and Latitude at the Best Smooth Jazz, which I do think they released as a single sometime in the last few weeks or so. It's all right, and I like it a lot, and I do like the album, except when his daughter's singing on it. I wish he wouldn't put his daughter on there singing at the Best Smooth Jazz. Maxine, we do love you. I mean, I don't know her or anything. She don't know me. I mean, Rod Lucas, who the hell's he? And whatever. Don't sing on your dad's music, you know what I mean? Oh, Mr. Lucas, our steaks in Liskeard in Cornwall are not chewy. They're succulent, never chewy, and inexpensive. And then you get the sun and the sea and the sizzling steaks all kicking off at the same time. Thank you from Liskeard in Cornwall. You see that picture there?
Yeah, I can see that. I think that's where we need to go then. Let's
This is
pack our
from
bags.
Richard and Rebecca. They live in Liskeard. Oh, I've always liked to go to Cornwall. I say to Ange, let's sell up and go down to Cornwall, and I can be over one of those rocky places in Cornwall.
Yes, and I'll wave to you from the other
Yeah,
side.
I could do the show. Don't you understand? I could do the show from there with all the water and away from all the
seagulls. There's loads of seagulls.
No, away from the chavs.
Yeah, well,
chav
are there any
inside.
chavs in Liskeard?
No, of course they're not.
How do you know that? They're probably, well, chavs are everywhere, aren't they?
Chavs don't go there, do they?
They do.
Anyhow, Richard and Rebecca, who sign themselves as the Smooth Jazz Millionaires. We love you. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Richard. All right, why don't you start this again, Lucas, for goodness sake? Because it's too good. This is East Lake. And Holly.
This is Best Smooth Jazz with Rod Lucas from London.
The new stuff, the old stuff, the best smooth jazz stuff. All instrumental smooth jazz. If you found us for the first time, then welcome. Craig Chiquito and Fantasy in Paradise. Oh yes, please. Enjoy that. The best smooth jazz, wherever you are, whatever you are, welcome. Don't forget, you can sponsor a show here. It's not advertising, it's just telling people about what you do and how you do it, whether you're an individual or a company. Check this out.
Help Best Smooth Jazz stay on air by either sponsoring a show or sponsoring a series of BSJ shows. Whether you're a company or an individual, sponsoring Best Smooth Jazz will help keep the commercial-free smooth jazz flowing with host Rod Lucas. You're not only telling Best Smooth Jazz listeners about what you do, but pledging your support for Best Smooth Jazz as well, keeping us on air. For full details on how to do it today, go to bestsmoothjazz.com/sponsor. That's bestsmoothjazz.com/sponsor.
London's best smooth jazz.
Jonathan T. in Blackpool, in the northwest. Greetings to you, sir. Thank you. Who's the gentleman that listens to us and supports us in Hastings?
In Hastings.
Is it Steve?
Yeah, it's a Steve. There's lots of Steves. Yeah, I think it is Steve.
All right. I don't think he's in the chat room today or whatever, but anyhow. A very good day to you as well. Paul Taylor and Hacienda, the Smooth Jazz. Great you could join us this time round. Don't forget all the program news for Best Smooth Jazz. Just go to bestsmoothjazz.com where you can watch the live shows and also the latest show we do for TV. And you can get the podcasts of this show and all that jazz. Oh, Rod! Man, this sounds like Althea Rene. Is it Althea Rene?
Is it Althea Rene?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah. Who wants this?
This is for Charles W. King. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you for your donation, Charles. We are one Best Smooth Jazz. Morris on sax. That was nice, wasn't it? Yes. And on flute, the one and only Althea Rene on the best smooth jazz. We've had some great wine on this particular show, on this session. More on that in due course. And you want to say hello to?
I just want to say a quick hello to Jane. Hi Jane, hi to Jay and Lucille as ever. Hi to Lauren, have to say hello to you. And also S. Holmes in South Carolina, having a great time listening to the great tunes.
Which is great news. So this wine today was very mellow,
It was very
soft.
lovely, yes. And it is French, and it's called Chat Neuf, which converts to the cat in an egg, which is strange in French. 14% old vine Grenache and Syrah, and really rather lovely.
Yeah, from Angie's friend, Dawn, who dropped it off and said, happy birthday, Ange. So it was delightful.
It was a delightful birthday drink, yes, it was gorgeous. And I'm going to write about it on my wine blog.
Yeah, check out Angie's wine blog at bestsmoothjazz.com. Check it out from the index at the top of the page. She does it every time we're on. Yeah.
I do, and I enjoy doing it.
And this one was a good one.
It was a lovely one.
Yeah.
We'll have it again.
She didn't give you two, did you?
No, she didn't, actually. No, I'm not that nice.
So the choice is back to your Aldi stuff, ain't it?
Yep.
Thank you, Angie. Lovely. This is Shack Attack and Lazy. Got MFSB next, as requested. On the best smooth wines. All right. Best smooth jazz, so it's Lizard, not Liscard.
Well, I'm from Devon, and we always said
Yeah.
Liscard when we went down there to camp, but maybe it is Lizard.
Lizard is on the peninsula.
It is. Are we not talking about lizard? Are we talking about the lizard? The lizard is right at the bottom of Cornwall, but Liscard is a completely different place.
Oh, I said Liscard, didn't
So Lizards was a Z or a Z.
I? Yeah. Well, that's where they are.
Who?
Rebecca and Richard.
I thought you said they were in Liscard.
Well, that's how I thought. I didn't know there was a place called Lizard.
The Lizard. There's the Lizard, and there's also Liscar.
Well, you didn't tell me that, did you?
Well, you didn't ask me the right question.
Man, what's going on? Get me out of here. Who's on the line?
Hey, Rod, great show. I received the beanie. Love it. Continue the good work. Enjoy your show. It's very, very entertaining. Calling from Los Angeles, California. Like to hear some mother, father, sister, brother. My mood, if possible. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
For the beaming man who left that message, my mood, babes, my mood. Go on, take it back, give me a bit more, just a fraction. You've heard of Mother, Father, Sister, Brother, Ranger?
Have I? Oh, just once, I think.
You know, we get those copyright strikes from, don't we?
Yes, we do. I know who they are now.
Yeah. But as YouTube probably won't be putting this up, this will be available on screen too on bestsmoothjazz.com or Periscope. You know that, don't you?
Oh, I love Periscope. That's a really good platform.
I just say, we've enjoyed today's show. We've had a great time on the best smooth jazz. Now, Noel sent me an email hundreds of years ago. He said, oh, the Blue Nights. So I started to play a few of the Blue Nights, and I forgot what song he recommended. I thought it was Red Night, but in fact it was this tune. That's Noel in the USA. This tune called Soft Farewell. We're going to play some Keiko Matsui after this, most probably. Because you like Keiko, don't you?
I love Keiko.
The best smooth jazz, instrumental smooth jazz. Now, this is going back in smooth jazz. Blue Nights and Soft Farewell. Hey, Nightfly, thank you so much. NBC News in Washington, D.C. played the MFSB, My Move, for 40 years, picked by the late, great Jim Vance. The station tried to change it once. The city went spare. Well, I'm sure they did, because it's such a great tune. Well, you've got to say goodbye. Thank you for being there on the Best Smooth Jazz to TV viewers. The radio stream continues. Podcasters, you've got to leave us. Join us again. Go to bestsmoothjazz.com and get all the program news. This is Keiko Matsui and Water Lily. You like a water lily, don't you?
I love a water lily.
Yes. Thank you for being there. Best Smooth Jazz.